seriously, Paul. I mean, I don't know why I'm here after this. I mean, seriously. I mean, JW, what the fuck? Oh, greetings and salutations and welcome back to, welcome back to Movies, Whales from the Crypt. That's it. Trademark, hashtag, whatever. That's the name of the show as of this point. So, this is the newest one from, in 2021. And, I was kind of debating about some of the things to do after, JW's back. JW, what's up with you? Little testy. Little, man. Well, time heals all wounds. And, if not, there's a lot of porn online. So, get comfortable with your hands. I had to say to you, JW. But, I'm here because, well, I recently went to a movie yesterday, and 20 minutes in, I got kicked out. Well, they got offended because I was overly cautious. Well, no one wants to see this ugly monk under the mask, so I had a mask under my mask. And, they were having issues with these because, I just told them I was little. Anywho. After this, I'm going out. So, I was kicked out of the theater, made some money, went home, and because of Warner Brothers making a foolish decision, the movie I went to see was simultaneously being broadcast or streamed on HBO Max. So, my way of thinking, what am I talking about? Well, what do you get when you take the man who wanted to play Joker and failed, the man that was in the biopic of Freddie Mercury, and the man who successfully played Malcolm X and Spike Lee, Bucky, Denzel! It's the little things. And what I saw in the theater got me to watch it the rest of the way. And it is a bromance. A bromance at first sight with Joe and Jimmy. Joe was a former detective played by Denzel. Joe, former detective for 15 years, resulted in moving from one part of Southern California to another part of Southern California and just becoming a deputy. Now, Jimmy was his replacement. Jimmy is the star, the charismatic, egocentric new detective who's trying to solve a string of serial killers. And then you got, I don't want to call him that because he didn't play him that well, I'm going to call him by his real name. Jared. Now, Jared is the person of interest in the movie. So much so, he plays it up so much. Now, I say it's a bromance because it is a bromance. You got Joe bonding with Jimmy letting him into the investigation. Well, the whole reason Joe's there is to pick up some evidence for a case back in his county. And he meets Jimmy, and it's like instant chemistry. I mean, the sexual tension is just like sparking in the air. So they have breakfast. Jimmy invites him over to his house. Introduces his wife. Kids. Well, at the time, plural. But you only see one, who goes to Joe and gives him a hug and kiss. Aww. Get the fuck away from me, kid. That's just me. So, Jimmy and Joe go on this trail of trying to solve these strings of murders of young girls. So much so, they're going after Jared, who is not making him seem so innocent. And he dupes Jimmy, taking him out to show the body, and starts antagonizing him. Jimmy takes the shovel he's digging to find the corpse of a missing girl and crushes fucking Jared's head in. Joe shows up, sees what Jimmy does, and takes it upon himself to tell him to dig a hole at least 4 feet deep, throw him in there, bury him, and he'll be back. And getting everything at Jerry Leonard's house and destroying it. Leading up to a reveal or a flashback that Joe, he didn't really solve the case. 2, he got suspended. 3, he got a divorce. 4, a heart attack causing lift. Number 5, a triple bypass. I'm pretty sure that's in my future. So, finding out that, and a flashback, you find out that Joe was following a serial killer at the time too. And they were on a trail. And they were so tensioned up right from this guy's place. He accidentally shoots a survivor. A survivor they did not know was going to come through running for the woods. Shot her dead in the fucking chest. And the captain and the coroner covered it up. So he feels obligated to help Jimmy cover up his unfortunate crime. And then make him feel better. And I do say, make him feel better. Because the whole time, Jimmy's like, that's our guy, that's the guy did it. Well, guy was a sicko. A possible serial killer. But not Jimmy's serial killer he was looking for, because there was a missing girl who has not been found. And the only identifying mark other than being a young girl, she had a red beret, hair clip she used to wear all the time. And they make it seem like Jared kept it as a souvenir. And you find out, no. Jared didn't kill her. And that was the whole reason why Jared baited Jimmy to go out to the desert to dig these holes, saying that's where she's buried. Find out that was a whole fucking mindfuck with Jared, and it backfired severely, especially when you're talking about the detective's kids. During when he's digging several holes, having a shovel, and a man who knows shovels and has been hit in the head with one multiple times. That shit ain't a joke. So you find out at the end of it, spoiler, Jared didn't kill the person Jimmy was looking for. Joe makes it seem like Jared killed the girl Jimmy was looking for. What can you take from this movie? Well, what I described. Like I said, it's a bromance. A bromance at first sight. Might as well call it when Joe meets Jerry. I mean, Jimmy. No, well, when Joe meets Jimmy and they go up to Jared. It's Triple J's here. So that don't much pictures, don't have much about that. I'm not gonna make any promises about 2021, but I am gonna be out. And the new plan, other than torturing myself with you bastards love seeing me raw in pain and getting the hottest things and doing it in front of you. Hot sauce, chocolate bars, Satan toes. I'm not a cinnamon fan, but hey, it works. But on the other hand, I am hiding things around the flatlands of Indiana. Meaning free art, motherfuckers, and memorabilia randomly. Because, well, ask for, whatever, and no response, and I have all this shit, so I might as well do it with someone. Then the first thing I'm gonna do is this custom air. Actually, no, let's say, oh yeah, that's right. It is a paintball mask. Graded. And I'm going to put this somewhere in between Fishers and Washington Township. So, sorry, cats and kittens and bulls and ghouls. If you don't live in the flatlands of Indiana, you cannot get this. But the ghoul has permission to travel. So you never know what's going to happen in February or March. Might move on. Might go to another state and drop something else. So, this paintball custom mask. And you have full visibility in it, believe it or not. And attachment for the fan if you're one of those cats that like get all steamy in the goggles. Where should I hit? your first hint on this. If you know where Galaxy 14's at, and where the former Ruby Tuesday's at, this will be on the steps of the Galaxy 14 Theater by tomorrow. Good luck. Kiss, hugs, and belly rubs. And remember, it was night out, and it was snowing out. I'm out. Dress to the press.